Hey guys, Low-Tech here, and this is the all-new 2024 Beats Pill. The main features are IP67 dust and water resistance, a 24-hour battery life with USB-C charging, and native iOS support. To begin, let's start by unboxing the Beats Pill, which in typical Apple fashion comes in a white box with the Beats Pill logo debossed into the front. You can get the Beats Pill in 3 colors, matte black, champagne gold, and statement red, which I have with me right now. I find it funny that Apple thinks USB-C charging and a lanyard is the main selling feature of this device. Although it's primarily made for those in the Apple ecosystem, it also works with Android natively. And it sells for 16,900 rupees in India. To get the Beats Pill out, one has to pull this tab on the right side of the box, and it's so satisfying. After that, we need to move these flaps out of the way. So it's a 2-step process. And then we can finally see the Beats Pill. So I'll take it out. It sits on this paper mache bed type of thing. And oh my god, the first thing that hits you in the face is it's very red. The camera is not doing it justice. So I will color correct the image on screen. And here is how it looks in real life. And this color looks absolutely gorgeous. The front grille is made out of metal with a silver Beats logo sitting proudly atop it. Now I'll proceed to remove the paper covering with plastic in it from the Beats Pill. This is something I always find to be absolutely hilarious. They remove all the plastic from the packaging, but they still use it to keep the paper together. Anyway, to protect against drops and to keep it secure in your hands, the rear of the Beats Pill is made out of silicon, and there are 4 buttons neatly recessed into the top for media control. As expected from all tech companies nowadays, there's not much in the way of accessories. First, you have a quick start guide with a QR code, not even a full user manual anymore. And then we get a card advertising Apple Music, 2 Beats stickers, one in red and one in black, which is interesting because Apple no longer offers stickers for their devices. Then we have some regulatory information. And finally, we come to the only real accessory in the box, which is this, a black USB-C cable, which is non-braided and non-branded. I say in the box because there is another accessory, which is the Beats branded lanyard. This is extremely helpful. For example, when you go camping and you want to hang your Beats Pill up, you can do so. Or you can just put it on a hook like most of us do. To set up the Beats Pill, press the power button for 2 seconds and bring an iPhone near it. If your Bluetooth is turned on, the Beats Pill menu should pop up from the bottom. And once you press connect, it just takes a few seconds to register everything. And that's it. It's done. It shows you how to use the media control and call control. You can just read through it once or you can skip it. I already know how to and I'll take you through it as well. You can skip. It shows the battery percentage in the tab over here. Or you can go to settings and it shows Beats Pill up top. If it doesn't show, you can go to Bluetooth and manually pair the Beats Pill. And you can adjust all sorts of information from here. You can change the name of the Beats Pill and you can set the call controls for mute, unmute, end call, answer call, everything. And there's also information about the warranty. You can buy Apple Care Plus from here. It shows you the end date of the warranty, everything. Shows you the accessibility options. You can adjust the tone volume. However, what needs to be remembered is what the power button and the play pause/mute button does. This is because they do different things. To turn on the pill, hold the power button for 2 seconds. If it connects successfully, it shows up on the dynamic island and the speaker beeps once to confirm. And here's where the confusion starts. Pressing and holding the power button starts the manual pairing process and does not turn off the device. So that's something to keep in mind. The play pause button also has 3 different purposes. One is to play and pause the music. The second is to forward the track. Press twice to do that. And to go back, press thrice. The volume buttons are pretty straightforward. You just press to increase or decrease the volume, but there is a bit of latency. Now back to the power button. Pressing twice on the power button brings up Siri on iOS. If you have Android, it brings up Google Assistant. To turn off the Beats Pill, press and hold the power button for exactly 3 seconds. This Bluetooth speaker also has some other features, the most notable one being Find My functionality. This allows you to track the device on Apple Maps, and you can also play a sound through the speaker so you can locate it if you've misplaced it anywhere, for example in your house. If you wish, you can even have an upward facing speaker position by doing this. Roll the speaker onto its side and wedge the lanyard in place. By doing this, the sound waves would reflect off of the ceiling, which would help fill a big room better. The Beats Pill has USB-C charging for your phone, and it can also play lossless audio through the same port. To enable USB-C playback, you need to hold the power button while connecting your device through USB-C. This chime confirms that the pairing was successful. Once you unlock your iPhone, a pop-up comes up, which allows you to select between other device or headphones. Choose headphones. If you require further assistance, I'll link this page in the description below. While in USB-C audio mode, the Beats Pill no longer shows up in the settings menu. The only way to control the volume is through the control center or on the speaker itself. The button operation, however, remains the same as it was in Bluetooth mode. Or so I thought, because I wasn't able to get the center button to play and pause the music. That had to be done on the phone screen. If you've made it this far into the video, do hit that like button, and a sub to the channel would leave me upbeats. Now onto the main aspect of a speaker, the sound quality. Set volume to 25%. One thing I noticed that absolutely bugs me is the insane response times of Siri and the play pause button. It's just infuriating. It's so freaking slow. Anyway, let's listen to the speaker. The highs sound pretty good at 25%, but it's sorely lacking in bass. So let's bump the volume up to 50% and test it out again. 'Set volume to 75%. I believe 50% volume is the sweet spot to get the most instrument separation while also having enough of that kick or bass. Up next is 75%. "75% gives the most bass response. The mids and highs are also not that washed out, but it's not the best. It's primarily bass driven. So let's go for the big one, 100% volume. And that was absolutely amazing because at 100% volume, it achieves clarity close to 90% of what it was at 75% volume. However, there is a drawback with this speaker. It's monodirectional. So if you're behind or to the side of the speaker, the quality and the sound level deteriorate. And here's a demonstration of that. I also tested the speaker against the afternoon sun and it didn't affect it whatsoever. It's very sturdy and very resilient. The speaker isn't as loud outdoors as it is indoors because there are no walls to help it. So then, what's my final verdict on the Beats Pill? Should you avoid it, consider it, shortlist it, or go right ahead and buy it? Well, I reckon you should buy the Beats Pill if you have an iPhone or Mac. Yes, it doesn't have an equalizer to tailor the sound profile to your preferences, but neither do AirPods. And this speaker just behaves like AirPods, which is the highest praise one can give if they are invested in the Apple ecosystem. It's just amazing. I mean, you get hassle-free instant pairing, Find My functionality, and you can even purchase Apple Care. And if you're interested, you can purchase 2 of these and pair them together for a stereo soundscape. And that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching Law Tech Pro.